How do you think that IBD and what you went through has defined you as a person when you reflect on your journey today?
It's interesting that you use the word define because I know a lot of patients, they are very adamant about not letting their disease define them. And I think for me, at 50 years old, having lived with this for 40 years, almost 41 years, it very much has defined who I am as a person. It has given me compassion, for others in a way that I don't know that anything else could have. It has given me purpose, not just in my current job, but in every career that I have had. Again, I'm a nurse now, but it took me a long time to get there because of my health. But every job that I have had since being out of high school has in some way been directly correlated to IBD, either through patient organizations or volunteer work. I've spent a lot of time advocating and educating. It has given me an appreciation, I think, for life and for the little things. As a kid, I feel like I missed out on so much. I wasn't even able to be a kid. So as an adult, it has given me appreciation for even all the little annoyances that come sometimes with everyday life and worries and things that we think about. I just am incredibly grateful that I even get to experience them. I think it's given me certainly a sense of humor. Um, they say what kills us doesn't make us stronger. And I don't even know if that's the case, but it certainly makes us funnier. I think also it has opened my eyes to not just health struggle, but other struggle, in terms of marginalized communities, not just people with chronic illness, but other things as well. And I'm really grateful for that I can identify with some of those challenges, and discriminations, that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who I would be without inflammatory bowel disease and a pouch. It's very much part of my identity and part of it. I mean, it's just kind of it's who I am, and I don't know. I think for me, because I think I was lucky that all of this happened to me at such a young age because I didn't have a chance to imagine what life would be like without it. Or, it was hard. Don't get me wrong. It was absolutely hard and very traumatic and very life changing. But I didn't go from being 30 years old and having a career and having a family and then all of a sudden have this diagnosis and everything changes immediately. It changed for me at 9, and then it was just something that I lived with, like having to wear glasses or something, something else like that you learn to adapt. It was a little harder, certainly, than learning to wear glasses, but I really do think that I do think it was for me, it was lucky that I went through it as a child because having worked with patients who are older and go through such a defining diagnosis and things later in life where they already have set in their mind, what's next and what this life is gonna look like, I think it's much harder for them.